Hey, what is up, everybody? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the archive release of Dengar. So this is a figure that I've been wanting ever since I started collecting. The original red and black box version came out in 2018. I didn't start collecting until 2020, so I missed the original. So I was happy to hear that it was getting an archive release. Now, at the time of filming this video, right now on Amazon, the original from 2018 is $1 cheaper than this one. It's funny how that happens, but I'm happy to finally have it. And of course, it comes on the archive card back. You got Star Wars The Black Series up top, archive there, Dengar over here. Through the window, you can see Dengar. Got a backpack, that looks nice. Got two weapons. That is a DL-21 blaster pistol, and the heavy blaster rifle, that is a DLT-19. So two pretty cool weapons. Down there, you got a really, really good looking picture of Dengar. Yeah, I love that. On the bottom, you got the barcode and a bunch of stuff that no one reads. And on the back of the card, you have the same picture as the front, just more of it. And that, again, that is it's a cool picture right there. There you have a picture of the 2018 release in the red and black box. That's pretty cool. You got short bios in various languages, and then you have some stuff down there that no one looks at. And I'll just read the bio real quick if I can see it. It's so small. Most adults can't even see to read this. Anyway, it just says, crude and slovenly, Dengar was nonetheless an effective bounty hunter. While some hunters prided themselves on finesse and style, Dengar preferred firepower and destruction. All right, I'm going to get Dengar open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so here is Dengar out of his bubble. Let's get a good look at him. We'll start up here with these wraps. And this is pretty incredible up here. This is nicely done. Great sculpt, the folds, the wrinkles, all the fine detail in there. Very nice. This looks good. Yeah, just cool. Just really, really cool. The face, it's almost like babyface Dengar. I kind of wish it was a little more roughed up. Because Dengar, he's not a handsome man. He's rough looking. It would have been nice if they'd roughed up the face just a little bit more. But they did put a scar there, which looks pretty good. The eyes look great. Nose, mouth, everything looks very nice. Just wish it was a little more rough, but it's okay. I'm still super happy to have this figure. But all this down here, very cool. The silver, all these little things, whatever they are, I don't know what they are. They look good. Got something going on right there. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, from the neck up, this looks phenomenal. And from the neck down, it is a lot of armor. So the chest armor, very similar to the Snow Trooper. This is the same. This curve here is the same, but all these new little bits that are sculpted in there, that's different. They've added this. A little bit of silver there, some scratches. This is a little bit different. Scratch there. Got some cool stuff going on in his belly there. That looks pretty sweet. And this and those. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I love this. And it just goes up and over his shoulders. Got this cool texture going on there. Got this going on up top. Again, great texture in there. Comes down to these. Those are pretty neat. I love that. That's the hole for the backpack. It is keyed, which I absolutely love. So the backpack cannot rotate. Yeah, that's nice. Good wrinkles. This strap coming around, great texture. It just has a neat feel to it. The back of the belt looks like that coming around. Got these pouch there. Holster there, kind of a low slung holster with a nice leather look and feel to it. Yeah, I love the holster. Belt comes around, got a cool buckle. Yeah, I love that. And then another pouch on this side. Yeah, from the waist up, this is pretty nice. And then for arms, got a big old shoulder pad there. Great wrinkles on the undersuit there on the sleeves. Got this going on back here on this armor bit. Some gray gloves. Yeah, they look very nice. And the right arm is pretty much the same. Shoulder armor, forearms. Nice wrinkles in here, and again, a gray glove. And from the waist down, you got his cod piece with a scratch on it. That probably got his attention right there, but, the sculpt looks very nice. Coming around to his butt, got a big plate on his butt. Yeah, love that. Thigh armor looks great with some scratches here and there. Knees, got these little things on the knees. That's pretty neat. Can barely see the undersuit there. And these boots, well, actually, it's more like shin armor. He's got these things going on. Look like little bedroom shoes. But you got some good looking straps. They just come around. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Pretty cool. Got a little bit of sculpt in there and back here. Yeah, pretty sweet. But these shoes, they really, really look like little bedroom shoes. Yeah, I love them. And let's take a look at articulation on Dengar. So he's got some side to side of the head, not much down, not much up, and a little bit of tilt. So these shoulder pads will recess in right there, so the arms get up that far, and they can rotate all the way around. Single jointed elbows that get past 90. That's pretty awesome right there. He's got a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist. He's got a very nice up and down hinge on the right hand, and a side-to-side hinge on the left. As far as midsection, he's got some great swivel, not much crunch at all, a little bit of back, and just some side-to-side, not much. The legs get up that far, and the pouches and the holsters are very flexy, so the legs get out to there. They go back to there before the back of the thigh hits his armored bum. There's an upper thigh swivel. He's got double-jointed knees that get up that far. Feet go down just to there. They don't go up much at all, and you have some swivel at the ankle. And as far as accessories, there's the DL21 that he comes with. So we've seen this pistol before with Admiral Piet and Veers, and we saw a variation of it with Ponda Baba. Pretty cool little pistol. You got some really nice texture there on the grip. Got a cool scope, got that little thing going on the end of the barrel. And that's the flip side. Pretty much the same thing, but yeah, pretty cool little pistol. And let's see how Dengar holds this pistol. So that drops in really nice. The trigger finger right through the trigger guard, right on the trigger. Yeah, and he looks very good holding that with one hand. Yeah, like he's just firing straight out. Yeah, looks pretty good. And there he is with the arm fully extended, firing straight out, and that doesn't look too bad. And with these amazing elbows and the wrist hinge, he could really fire low from the hip like that too, and that looks pretty cool. But I doubt I'll ever display him with this blaster in his hand, so I think I'm going to holster it. Let's see how the holster works. Okay, that drops in nice, but the shape of the holster in relation to the shape of this blaster, it's almost like it's not made for it. It's a little loose. It doesn't fit in there very well. It kind of sits forward a little bit. Scope can go on the outside. It sits like that, but it doesn't sit all the way. It wants to do that, so it's a little loose. It's not just going to fall out, but it does look kind of odd. But when it's just on his hip like that, that's not too bad. And there's a look at the DLT-19, and I love this blaster. This blaster, I'm thinking, is modeled after the German MG42. Striking resemblance, bipod, grip, even the stock. This going on right here, this, the end of the barrel, very similar to the MG42. Yeah, pretty cool weapon. We've seen this before with the Snowtrooper and Forlom. Pretty much just all one color, just kind of a grayish plastic. Cool sculpt, got some nice little detail there on the grip. Got a ventilated barrel, it's pretty sweet. This bipod is fixed. You know, it'd be really nice if the bipod would articulate, but now it's fixed. Got a little bit of stuff going on the end of the barrel. Yeah, pretty cool rifle. And let's see how Dengar holds this rifle, the heavy blaster rifle. It goes in pretty well. The trigger finger practically on the trigger. Yeah, very stable in one hand. I don't think you would ever fire a weapon like this with one hand, but he does hold it in one hand pretty well. Yeah, it's pretty stable. But you know, getting it in two hands, no problem. He can fire low, and that looks pretty good. And you can also get this rifle up to his shoulder, and that does not look too bad. From the front, could be a little bit better, but it's not bad. But from the side, yeah, I like it. But I will most likely just display him like this, which is very similar to how he was in Empire. You know, the bounty hunter line up there. He was just kind of holding the rifle like this. This is probably how I'll have him, and that looks pretty good too. And there's his other accessory, his backpack. The detail is crazy. Now, of course, from this angle, kind of looks like a spare tire and a radiator, right? But these straps, great texture in there. Nice detail in here. I guess that's supposed to be like his little bedroll. Yeah, love it. All this in here. This little bit, this strap, that strap, these straps, everything just looks so good on this backpack. Nicely detailed. There's the peg. Yeah, it's not round. Yeah, love that. And as far as putting this on, pretty obvious. That'll just go in there. Yeah, nice snug fit. Now the straps here, this strap, you can just sort of shove that underneath the armor there. This strap can just be shoved under the armor there, and that looks really, really good on him. And there he is on the shelf, so I just stuck him right at the beginning of what bounty hunters I have, right? Still like Bosk and IG-88. One day, hopefully, but yeah, I got him right there. He looks good, and of course Piet is there because he was in that same scene. He looks nice on the shelf. Now, I do have him tipped forward just a touch. The backpack adds just a little bit of back weight. He kind of wanted to fall over, so I have him tipped forward just a little bit, but man, he looks good. Great looking face, even though I do wish it was a little more rough. The face does look really good. The armor, just fabulous. Yeah, cool figure. See, I could not be more pleased. I mean, this is a great looking figure. Just stunning. And you know, the articulation is not bad. I mean, these elbows are great. Wrist hinge is really good. The legs aren't too bad. I mean, this is a really, really nice figure. Of course, I love the backpack. I mean, that just looks awesome. But from head to toe, This figure just looks phenomenal. I am so happy to finally have it on the shelf. I just wish Bosk and IG-88 weren't so stinking expensive, to round out the bounty hunters. But yeah, super happy to have this one. But I want to hear from you guys. So please comment below and let me know what you think of this archive release of Dengar. And if you like videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it. And I thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.